One of the ways to get a picture of the resources being used on a system is through the system monitor. So if we go to the dash and we type in system monitor, it will show up in our applications here, which we can click and launch this system monitor. So here it's come up in this resource view that's showing the current CPU activity in this active graph, the memory use, and network history. So if I launch an application, you'll see that the CPU use spiked to launch the application. There's a small blip up in the memory, it's hard to see here, and our network history, so our network use went up when it loaded this Google search page, the home page on this in Firefox. Now if we go to processes, we see Firefox is shown up in this process list that's sorting by CPU use. I can also click memory to sort by memory use, or if there's multiple users, or if I want to find a particular process by its name, I can just click the heading to sort it. Now there's an equivalent command line tool to this processes tab in the system monitor. If I press Ctrl-Alt-T, open up the terminal view and I hit top, this gives me the same picture. Now there's a few other options. In the command line you have to use shortcut keys and you'll have to memorize what keys. Instead of just clicking, we have to think, okay, if I want to sort by memory, I press Shift M, it'll sort by memory use. If I press I, it'll ignore idle processes. And if I press Q, it will quit out of the top view of our system. So it also has the CPU use and memory use, the general system information at the top here, with 175 tasks running or total, with 3 running and 172 sleeping, etc. So this is very similar to the information we see here, and as well here in the resources view, in this graphical view. We also have this file systems tab. There's only one main file system, one device, one hard drive that's mapped to our root directory. It's of type ext4, has 14.7 gigabytes, how much is available, how much is being used, and as a percentage. Well, we can get that same information by doing df from the command line. So here we have, it's telling me we have used 33%, how much is used and available. If we want a more readable view, we can do df -h for human readable. And that'll give us an easier view with G for gigabytes, K for kilobytes, M for megabytes, etc. And that gives us the same view from our system monitor. So we can either do it through a graphical tool like System Monitor, or we can use top or df from the command line to give us a similar view. And maybe if we're using Ubuntu Server Edition without the desktop, without Unity, and we only have the command line, well, we need to know these equivalent tools. And that'll conclude this introduction to the system monitor in Ubuntu.